Hello, hopefully this video will help you a little bit with this assignment. With this self-check or this assignment, we're given a table, and this table tells us both the APR and the monthly payment, but we need to remember it's per $100. Okay, that's an important part. So let's just say we're getting a $20,000 loan, and it's a 15-year loan. Okay. If we wanted to find out what our payments would be, we look right here at 15 years, and let's say the APR is 12.5%. Now we're asked to find out what the payment would be. Well, again, this is payment per $100. So take 20,000 divided by 100. So 20,000 divided by 100, we get 200. So now our new number that we're dealing with is 200. Take 200 times that number right there. Okay? So 200 times 1.232, enter, and that's our monthly payment right there. Okay, our monthly payment is 246.40, and that's how much we pay every month. So that's how you find your monthly payment. You take the original divided by 100, then that gives you a smaller amount. You just move the decimal twice, and then multiply that number times whatever number is in. You know, we wanted the 12.5 for 15 years, and you just go until you come together just like a multiplication chart. Now, if we wanted to find out how much our total payments and interest would be, we would just multiply that. So 246.4 times 12 months in a year, that's how much we'd pay every year right there, times 15 years, enter. So our total payments, everything we're paying, would be $44,352. So how much of that is interest? Well, just subtract the original amount. So we're going to minus 20,000, and we get $24,352 is our interest payments. Okay. Okay, now we have here a question that's very similar to the one you missed. I've changed the numbers. This is like the last question. What is the interest payment for a $21,230 loan at 13.5% interest for 20 years? All we want to know is how much we're paying for interest over the term of that loan. So we got to figure out how much we're paying. So we take 21,230 divided by 100. 21,230 divided by 100. And our new number is 212.3. So we're looking at 13.5% for 20 years. So 20 years, 13.5%. We see a number 0.93. So we just take this 212.3 times 0.93, enter, and that tells us our monthly payment. So our monthly payment is $197.44. We got to round up. So now we know our monthly payment. We know how many years we're paying. Let's find out what our total payments are. So we have 197.44 times 12 months in a year times 20 years, and our total payments are $47,385.60. So that's how much we pay overall. Well, that's not quite what the question's asking. It wants the interest payment right here. Okay, the interest payment. Well, how much of that is interest? To find out, we just subtract the original loan amount. So minus 21,230.00 and subtract, and we get 0, 6, 5, 5, 1, 6, and 2. So this is our total interest payment. Right there. So the answer would be $26,155.60. All right, this is a lot like number 2. We're starting off with $7,600 at a loan of 11.5% for 10 years. So we see here 10 years, 11.5%, and we see where they come together. They come together right here. Now our first step, this is per $1,000, or $100, excuse me. So we take 7,600 divided by $100, or 100, and we get 76. Okay, just move the decimal 2 times. That's what you do when you divide by 100. So now we take that number times that number. So we have 76 times 1.406. 76 times 1.406. And we see our monthly payments. Are going to be 106.86, round to the nearest cent. And that's your answer. That's how you find the monthly payment. First, divide by 100 because it's per $100, and take whatever the answer is times whatever the chart, where you come together on the chart, and those are your monthly payments. Okay, here's a final example of how to find just the interest. What is the interest for a $6,700 loan at 13.5% for 5 years? Well, 5 years at 13.5%. We see where those come together right there. So we take 6,700, and first we're going to divide it by 100 because this is per $100. So that gives us 67, and we're going to take that number, multiply by that number right there, 2.301, and that gives us 67 times 2.301, a monthly payment of 154.17, round up to the nearest cent, or down, whichever, but just round to the nearest cent. So that's our monthly payment, is 154.17. So how much is that per year? Times 12, and times 5 years, so times 5, enter. And we see that the total payment is $92 250.20. So now to find the interest, how much interest we're paying, we're going to subtract the original amount. So minus 6,700. And we have 0.05 and 2. So that's how much our interest would be right there. 25.50.20. So hopefully this video helps you get an idea of how this assignment works. Let me know if you need any other help.